Everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to continue working on the Tamiya XV-02 chassis kit. And we're going to be working on the front arms, steps 8, 9, 10, and 11. So let's get started. We're going to need parts from the B parts bag, so we're going to need everything in here. Also need the arms that are in this bag right here. We're going to need parts from the this is T, I believe. This is the T parts tree. And also one of the A parts trees. And you will also need to find the grease. I thought this kit came with the regular black grease. It turns out this kit comes with the moly grease, which is really great. It's good to have. So I already have one from previous kits. So let's get started. Of course, you're going to need your drivers. So I have the drivers right here. All right, so let's grab these arms. And it's going to be F2s. So we're going to need this one. Put those aside. And of course, we're going to need everything that's in this bag. All right, so let's see. I need to take off those sides as well. All right, so we need to pay attention to the direction. So I'm going to do the right side first. I'm going to face it like this. And let's grab that ball stud, MA9. It may be this one. Yeah, I think this is the correct one. And it is going to be a box wrench one. So it is going to be one of these. And we need to make sure it's the outside hole. And while I have this in my hand, I might as well do the other side. There we go. Now let's grab this pin. I'm pretty sure it's going to be one of these, but let's just make sure. Okay. And we're going to need this spacer, which is A8. I believe this is the A tree. A8 is right there. It's going to be those two. Okay, so we're going to need these ball ends right here. And it's going to be this, I believe. Okay. So this spacer on one end. And the ball end on the other. Like that. And then we're going to need this A7. And A7 is going to be those two. So let me grab one first. And so when you're done, it should look like this. Okay, let's grab this. Again, A8 is in the back. This is the A8. So there we go. This is going to be the left one. This is going to be the right one. All right, let's move on to down here. What do we need to do? We need to first find A13, which is going to be this right here, I believe. And then also A1. Okay, then we need to find MA5s. Right there. And I have the hex driver right here. Okay, and it's going to come from underneath these two holes. Like that. And going into that right there. So I think it should be this direction. So all right, so just make sure the cups are facing towards the body. Okay, so there's that. That's ready to go. And we need to find 4 more of these screws. And we're also going to need to find these pills. The other end of the suspension mount, which are going to be T12 for this side. So let's find that one first. T12 is going to be that piece right there. All right, I think the first thing we'll do is to have the screw ready. And let's look at the arms. So a little bit confusing because we built it like this, but it looks like we're going to have to flip it. So it looks like we're going to have to flip it like this so that this ball stud is facing that direction. Okay, like that. And then this end of the suspension mount is going to go there. So when you're doing this, just make sure you have it pointed in the correct direction. And then we're going to put those screws in. Okay. And then same thing, we're going to flip this over like that, and then put this through. And this time we're going to need T11, which is this one right here. Okay. And silly me, I forgot that I have this. And I think I'm just going to use this instead. I believe it's a, no, hold on. Just give everything a final turn. These are the suspension after all. You want to make sure these are as tight as possible. Okay. Right, so that's what that should look like. And we're done over here, I think. All right. So next we're going to attach the front bevel gear. So let's find this MB12. It's probably going to be one of these. And we're going to use choose bevel gear GB1 or GC1 with the same number as the gear installed in step 6. So in step 6 we chose 39 tooth. So we want to make sure the one we pick is also 39. And this one came from, I believe it was probably right here or right there. So make sure you're grabbing the GB1, this one right here. And so, where we go here. All right, we're going to need to put in 2 bearings, 1 and 2, and then the gear itself. And then we're going to drop it into here, like that. And the 2 bearings needs to sit, I don't know if you guys can see this, but they need to sit, there's actually a groove here. It's going to need to sit here and there. And I'll see if I can show that. Let's see. And now hold MB12 in place with tape, etc. Okay, well, I think if I'm just dropping it in right away, I think we should be fine. So they're asking we put the moly grease onto the diff that we built yesterday on the tooth here and also on the tooth there, and that's what we'll do. Okay, so, and you always want to put grease on at the very last minute. You don't want the grease to be just sitting there while you work on something else, because you will touch it and you'll get it all over the place. I speak from experience. Always be generous with grease. All right. So I'm going to drop it in here like that. And just make sure everything feels smooth. Good range of motion. So I think that's okay. And now we're going to get ready to drop this on there like this. And I'm just going to double check where the ball studs are. They're facing forward, just like the drawing right here. So that's perfect. So it's going to go in like this. Perfect. And I'm going to need to put screws through from the top. And let me see which ones I can put in really easily. The screw is going to be MA2. It's going to be a button head. So it looks like it's going to be this right here, MA2. Yes. It looks like it's going to be this right here. So let me see if I can do that. I think it's going to be 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay. And let me find 2 more of those screws. Tighten these by hand. Okay, now for the MB2s, which are going to be a little bit longer. I think it's going to be this one. Yes. It's going to be these 2 screws. It says move steering linkage as shown to attach MB2, and that's what we'll do. I need to stand up. Let me see if I can see it. So the holes are right there. Okay, and then the other. What I'm going to do is take these off, and I'll tell you why in a second. I'm going to need to remove them anyway. So let's see. So the reason why I removed those steering links is because I had installed them incorrectly. Previously I had it like this, where these balls are pointed up, and they're not supposed to. They're supposed to be pointed down. So I put them on the wrong side, and I just need to make sure. Yep. Because if you remember, the side with the without the thread is the side that's going to be on that side on the left, and they're both the same here and there. So there we go. Okay, and we're done with step 11, and I believe step 12 is for the other side, for the right arm side, and I'll leave that for the next video. Okay, so today we installed the front arms. We went from step 8 to 11, and it's It's really nice. We put the front diff in, we put the bulkhead in, we put the front lower arms in, and we kind of put everything together. And I also fixed the 2 steering links. So thanks for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. If it was, please drop a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one.